Hi everybody, welcome back to Model Trains and Such. I know on the last video I said I changed it to Rick's Workshop, but I decided to change it back to Model Trains and Such. Don't know why I decided to change it, but I did. So, I know it's been a couple of weeks since I did a video, maybe about 3 weeks ago now. I got quite a bit further on the 5-inch gauge electric loco 040. Motors are now mounted, wheels are in, the two sets of wheels are glued onto the shafts, and it's all mounted. Really, it's ready to go for a test run. I've got the PWM speed controller all mounted on it. Even the couplers mounted as well, so it's all ready to go for a test run. I can't remember if I mentioned cranks, but I am going to put cranks on it, so it's got a side rod going round. It doesn't really need it because both axles have a drive on them, which I'll show you in a minute. But I had these made up. If you can see them, they're 10mm mild steel. I went to a local sheet metal company called Locate, which is here in Scunthorpe, and I had 4 of those cut out. The bigger hole that goes onto the shafts of the wheels. There's 4 in total. Then I'm going to make something like that. It'll just have one hole there and one hole there, and it'll do that, which I think will look a lot better than just 2 shafts sticking out. Anyway, I'll flip you around and I'll show you the loco and what I've been doing. I'll give you a view of the outside. I'll just switch around. Sorry about the close up. There we go. So this is where the batteries sit. That is the speed controller. That's all wired up. Those are the springs that I opted for in the end because I had a lot of trouble with weight. As soon as I put 2 scooter batteries on, the whole thing just went bob, and it bottomed out, which wasn't good. So I opted to get some quite hefty springs. They're really heavy duty springs, and I think they're going to work quite well. Those are the 2 cranks on there, which I had laser cut out of, well, not laser cut, I had them cut from water jet cutting, which I think is absolutely magic. We'll show you underneath. Flip it on its side. So there is the 2 wheels, 250 watt motors, and then 2 drive belts. And I actually managed to get those tensioned up just by bolting them on, just by pulling them far enough back. But as you can see, it's all ready to go. The cranks, I haven't glued them on yet, but they'll be glued on. And also, I'm going to put a grub screw in here. Once that they're both set, I need to quarter them up, so one side will be facing that way and the other side that way, roughly, so that they're quartered. They don't really have to be, but I'm just doing it to make it look right. But that's all done. Oh, there's some weight in there. But yeah, as you can see, it's coming on quite well. The coupler there is all ready. So it's all ready to go. I'm hoping it goes as well as that one down there. Now that's my little shed build that I built. It's not finished yet. I may go back to it and do a bit more. But unfortunately it doesn't fit on there. Yeah, it doesn't fit on there unfortunately, but I need to build a body for it. So if you fancy giving me some comments on what sort of body I could build, that would be ideal. So yeah, that's the little update. I think before you saw it, I haven't put all the bolts in yet. I need to put all these bolts back in, but I think there's some missing out the back as well. Yeah, I only put a few in just to build it up and get things worked out of where I wanted them. But I'm really happy with how it's gone so far. Money wise, what have I spent on it? These cranks were quite expensive actually. They were £40. They worked out about £80 each, and then the dreaded VAT on top of that. I'm sure all of us hate the VAT, man. I certainly do. Yeah. But yeah, it's nearly there. I'm absolutely buzzing that it's come on so nicely. And, yeah, basically, get all the bolts put back in. Hopefully by a week on Wednesday. So I've got Tuesday, Wednesday off work, and hopefully I can go up to the track and give it a buzz around the track and see how it handles. I have run it on power with 2 batteries wired up, and it went quite smoothly. So hopefully, it'll go well. It is quite a weighty loco, but that's what you want for traction. You need a bit of weight to pull you around the track, really. So yeah, what to build next? Well, I'm still going to finish this. I'm not sure if I'm going to paint it or not. After building it all, working everything out, drilling every single hole and filing all the axle boxes to get the axles in and moving up and down nicely. Fair enough, they're not going to move a lot. They're only going to move what, half a mil up and down, going around the track, going over joints in the track. But once you've built it all up and you've got it running, it gets to the point where I don't want to strip it down and paint it. I know it would look a damn sight better if I painted it. I don't want to paint it. I don't want to strip it all down and have to paint it. I don't know. But yeah, it's ready for a test run. What I have got to do is, I'll show you what I've marked up. Just flip. Oops. If you see that mark there, and you can see it on camera, that mark there, I need to drill and tap M10 to put those on. One there, and one there. Drill and tap M10, and if you imagine 2 batteries on there, that goes on top and just holds the batteries down. And that way, the batteries can't slide off, because they weigh quite a bit. So hopefully we'll get them done, all drilled, and then the batteries can't slide off then. What I will do is, I'll put that shed body on and see what it looks like. Get these wires tucked up out of the way. Let me just grab that shed body. I'll you can see it there. Yeah. Right. Ah, I know what it is. The board that I've got, the battery board that's on there, the shed won't actually drop over it, but I'll just flip you. What do we think? I bet there's not many locos out there that are built like a shed, are there? I bet there's not many. I reckon that'll look pretty cool going around the track with a shed sat on top of it. Just let me take the battery thing off. It's just sat on top of there. We'll take that off. Right. What do we think? I reckon that looks quite cool. That does look the business. You see, it's even got a real roof, a real felt roof. You see there? That is actually 00 gauge ballast. This is actually felt. It looks quite good. Yeah, I actually enjoyed making that. The door's open as well. Two opening doors with functioning hinges. I think that looked quite good, that. A couple of windows in it. Yeah. That could actually be the body for this loco. Just a little wind up for the club members. But I reckon I reckon that looks brilliant. I have actually got some guttering that I'm going to put on it as well. So if I can get that done before Wednesday, I've got a week Wednesday, that'll look quite good. I know a few of you are probably thinking, God, you're balmy. Well, why would you put a shed on top of the loco? But it's something different, isn't it? I need to tidy all this up because making this has created all this mess. That's my little 3.5 inch gauge. That will be the next project to sort out. But yeah, I need to tidy all this up. Once I've got this near enough done, all this will be getting tidied up. But yeah, that's as far as I've got. The next little job on this will be altering the battery box, the battery thing there. That's a little battery box that it sits on because I've got bolts sticking up and I've got wires there running across. That just keeps the battery from sitting on the steel because you shouldn't really sit batteries on steel. But yeah, that is the shed which I'm going to put on there just for a laugh. It might turn a few heads as it's going around the track. That's what it's all about. It's about building something and having a bit of fun while you're doing it. I recently mounted a TV in here. The wife says, "Oh, you can't put a TV up in your workshop." Okay, watch me do it, and I did it. Just need to get a Chromecast now so I can get it connected to the internet because it is quite an old one. But yeah, that is ready to go basically. Take them cranks off and we'll give it a test run round with that on top. Job's a good one. So, all that's left to say really is, I hope you enjoyed this little video. The update on the 5-inch gauge loco. I'm really pleased with the progress that it's got to. It's taken me a while because I'm not out here every night. Got a family and they come first, so I can't get out here and play every night. But it is absolutely brilliant, and I'm really pleased with it. I don't really go out drinking anymore, so I enjoy mucking about with this stuff. It's something different. A few guys at work know I mess about with this stuff. When I show them what I've built, they're quite surprised. So yeah. I hope you enjoyed this little video. Just a little update of how far I've got with it. I will catch you on the next one. It would be brilliant if you could give me a subscribe and also like this video, because I hope you enjoyed it. That's why I decided to start this channel, just for a bit of a muck about and a bit of a play about. Also show other people what idiots like me like building, really. So yeah, thanks guys, and we'll catch you on the next one. Ta-da.